Hello students, I am Sushil Misra and today I am with the topic Circle chapter 10 class 10th NCERT book. So let us start. So as you know already we have done chapter 11 construction. In that also we had studied something about circle. In earlier classes you have studied about circle. So this is a circle with with center O. So this is center. O is what? Center. Basic only. This suppose if we join, then OA is what? O is radius of a circle. It will pass through the center and meet the both the point is on the circumference of the circle, like AB will be diameter. If a line segment, this is CD, this is chord. If suppose a line intersect a circle at 2 point like P and Q, then PQ is what? Secant. And if a line touches the circle at 1 point, suppose M, so this is small LM. So LM is what? Tangent. So all these are the basics, as you know, you have studied in the previous classes as well. So this here O is the center, O is a radius, AB must be diameter passing through the center, CD must be the chord, then PQ. If a line we cannot, here I can write the P and Q suppose at 2 points, suppose this is P dash and Q dash, okay. So PQ is what? A secant. And LM line, small LM is what? Tangent, touches the circle at point capital M. So all these terms we are going to use in this chapter. So one more thing, in theorem there are two theorem in this chapter, okay. There are two theorem first, we don't need to prove the theorem first, only the statement. Listen carefully. Theorem first is saying, if a tangent or if a line segment touches the circle at 1 point, that must be a tangent. So if we'll draw the radius through the point of contact is M. If we draw a radius through the point of contact, that will be perpendicular to the tangent. Like this. If suppose a tangent is, suppose here I am just making, suppose this is a tangent at point N, and if we'll join ON, then it will be perpendicular. So this is the theorem first, that is saying the tangent at any point of a circle, is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. Suppose this is the tangent, okay. This is the tangent meeting at point R, suppose R. So if we will join this OR, so it will be perpendicular. So likewise, at any point on a circle, on the circumference of a circle, if tangent is drawn, then if we made the radius from the point of contact, then it will be perpendicular to the tangent. That is your theorem first. In exercise 10.1, some fill up the blanks are there, and one question very important you must know, a circle can have infinite number of tangent. A circle can have infinite number of tangent, one thing. Then the second thing, a circle, secondly, a circle can have one pair, okay, only one pair, or you can say suppose parallel, here PQ parallel to LM. If R, then we need to make only one pair of tangents can be parallel at a time, okay, at a time we will make. Then that is not in your syllabus, I think so, it is not given that. You, when you will see the page number 210, case 1 is here, there is no tangent to a circle passing through a point lying inside the circle. फर्स्ट पॉइंट, ओके, पॉइंट फर्स्ट कि कोई भी पॉइंट अगर सर्कल के अंदर है, इनसाइड द सर्कल, तो कोई भी टेंजेंट वहाँ से पास नहीं करेगी. एज यू नो, टेंजेंट कैन टच द सर्कल, दैट कैन नॉट इंटरसेक्ट. इफ इट विल इंटरसेक्ट इनसाइड पॉइंट, इफ विल पास थ्रू द इनसाइड पॉइंट, दैट विल बिकम सेकेंड, that will become second. The second point, there is one and only one tangent to a circle passing through a point lying on the circle. एक पॉइंट से एक ही टेंजेंट पास हो सकती है. सपोज दिस इज R point, so only this is the tangent which can pass through the point R. None other than this tangent, no tangent is there which can pass through the point R, okay. So that is the second statement, which is there is one and only one tangent to a circle passing through a point lying on the circle. Third, there are exactly two tangents to a circle. There are exactly two tangents to a circle through a point lying outside the circle. Through a point lying outside the circle, मतलब अगर कोई पॉइंट बाहर है, सपोज कोई पॉइंट यहाँ पे है, ठीक है, बाहर कोई पॉइंट है, मान लिया कोई सा पॉइंट S है, तो इस S पॉइंट से देयर आर ओनली टू टेंजेंट विच कैन बी ड्रॉन टू अ सर्कल. सिर्फ दो ही टेंजेंट, सपोज आई एम राइटिंग दिस S1 एंड दिस S2. सो एक पॉइंट से सिर्फ दो टेंजेंट ही ड्रॉ की जा सकती है. वो पॉइंट कहाँ होना चाहिए? आउटसाइड द सर्कल. Outside the circle. This we have done already in the construction. You have seen we were doing same thing in exercise 11.2. So you are familiar with this. So likewise you can solve your first exercise like you can solve in your first exercise. One more objective is always coming. May I rough? I think so. In exercise 10.1 also, in 10.2 also, one question is there. Suppose a circle, center O and radius, length of the radius is given. Suppose this is A, okay, 5 centimeter. And question is asking a point is outside the circle, okay. So we have to join this point, and if a tangent is drawn from this point, okay, so and the length of the tangent, distance of the point from the center is given like 10 centimeter, okay, or whatever. Here suppose this is 3 centimeter and this is 5 centimeter. So then question is, what will be the length of the tangent? What will be the length of the tangent? So as you know, with the theorem 10.1 we have already studied that at the point of contact, if we are drawing the radius, that will be perpendicular. So this will be 90 degree, and if this will be 90 degree, this will be what? Hypotenuse, and this will be perpendicular. So by using Pythagoras theorem, h square is equal to p square plus b square, we can find 5 square, p square is 3 square plus b square. So this will be 25 minus 9 is equal to b square. So this will come 16 is equal to b square. Therefore base b equal to 4 centimeter. So likewise this will be 4 centimeter. So length of this tangent will be 4 centimeter. Likewise we can solve 10.2, 1 or 2 3 questions are there. Okay, 2 3 questions are there. So this is your first type question in which we need to find out the length of the tangent, or sometimes this part is given and this is also given, we need to find the radius of the circle. So that also we can find with the help of Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so this is the basic of the circle. In next video we are going to solve exercise 10.2. 10.1 already we covered with the introductory part. So 10.2 objective, 1 2 3 question is objective. So from the fourth question we'll start in the next video. I hope you understand. Kindly go through your previous knowledge, go through your basic knowledge of the circle also. Try to learn small definition of the different parameter of the circles, so that it will be easy for you. Thank you, and if you have any doubt you can post your comment.